Hold on, let me I just keep popping off. Alright. There we go. There we go. Button. I managed to work on this a little bit yesterday, even though it was at like a camping place. It was a little rough, I'm not gonna lie. Fudgy said that she was gonna play too. And gamers probably maybe, it depends on what's happening at that time, I'm guessing. But maybe not. We'll see. Boom, boom. For now, we're gonna work on this a little bit. Boom. I was working on a skill tree yesterday and trying to decide what I should do with it. Look at that 3. Oh my god, he's breaking new ground here. The 3s. How's it going, by the way, Lou? The 3. That 3 is short for like 3,000. Just want to throw that out there. Twitch can't do thousands. They don't know how to count that high. Boom. So I worked on making this EXP system yesterday, but turns out maybe it's not the best idea, but it's pretty cool and it works nicely. It's a little level up module, so I like that. And I will absolutely be using this in future installments. I think I made it pretty neat. And it's simple, actually. Level manager. Like, look at this, is all the code. That's it. That's it. But unfortunately, I'm gonna have to rip its heart out now. Unfortunately. Lou, you working on any games right now? I know you're always working on something. You made a lot of goddamn games. Boom, boom, boom. Bo, 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 bo. Let's go to the room. Room is kind of where everything happens and everything gets connected. Level manager. Manager. Level. Okay. Found item connect. Player data canvas level gain EXP. Time travel puzzle game? Oh shit. Is that for a game jam or is that like the personal endeavor? EXP bar load. EXP bar. Let's get rid of the EXP bar. Okay. I'm just gonna delete it. Okay. Okay. Any issues anywhere? Okay, cool. It was for Game Jam. Do you have any games that you're working on like outside of Game Jam, like kind of personal stuff? I feel like you're at the point where you should try to make something. It was for Game Jam, but you kept working on it. Yeah, there you go. So I guess that's a good approach too, though. Like, you make games and game jams until you find something that you like and you take it further. That makes sense. I don't remember any time travel puzzle games though, so maybe I missed that one. So let's go back to collecting hearts. So when did I play it? I don't remember anything with time travel. I remember the bird game, which is the latest one you did, the one that we did for the game jam, which is the hospital one. Then I remember the I remember you had like one where, what was the mechanic? It was like you're flying around, or not you're flying around, but you have like monsters flying around you and you gotta collect stuff. I don't really remember 100%. It was back in March. It was really recently. I feel like there's another one. Well, wait, hold on. It's on your itch? Hey Dex. Hey wizard. New project? Nah, this is the same one. Same one. We just keep making more and more changes to it over time. Now we got numbers and little scribble sounds when we do this. And a little bit more of a cemented kind of game loop in mind now that we're making stuff towards. Got a little helper too doing stuff. Yep. So it looks pretty cool. I like it. Looks really cute. I like the little wiggle they do. Hold on, no. How do I not remember that? I need to remember now. Wait, what was this? I remember you, yeah, that's right. Your Enchanted game from a long time ago. The Lemmings game. A Stranger in Time? Oh wait. I think I remember. I remember. Oh, Quibble guy had a game jam? That's cool. I've seen his videos on YouTube. Wait, did I saw the picture and I remember now. I don't know why I didn't remember this. Because it was actually kind of fun. It was kind of fun. I can't believe I don't remember it. Yeah, this was the... Oh yeah, this one had a really cool mechanic. Right. Right. You know what this actually reminded me of? This is the mechanic from... This is the mechanic from... What was it? The philosophy puzzle game. Whatever it was. Like, they do that with the projections of yourself. I remember that. A couple of the new version. It's alright. I was gonna work on my thing for a little bit. I remember this, though. I remember this. It was fun. But it's absolutely a good project to work on, actually. I think it's good. If you have a lot of levels in mind, then great. That could just be a game in itself, just like that. Alright. I don't know if it's my headphones that keep breaking off, but like I hear like sound cutting off often. So yesterday I was working on a skill tree. This one's Echo Hollow. Wait, hold on. Oh, great. Google. Hey, Google. Give me a second. All right. Stop. Dismiss. All right. So this is for Echo Hollow. This has been a while. All right. We have a Trello board. I was gonna make a made another page for this, but like I didn't rewrite it yet. That's gonna have to happen. Untitled whiteboard. So let's rename the skill tree actually. Canvas skill tree. Okay, cool. Yeah. It's actually surprisingly easy to color and to make a skill tree like this. Like actually pretty surprising. This might be enough to start with. Like I had ideas, but then I was also busy, so I couldn't keep going. Nuclear potential. Color bomb. Right, so I had a color bomb. And then there was also like what could I call the expanding the bomb radius? Nuclear potential increases the damage that the bombs do, I think. Or was that radius? Oh no, I already did that for radius. Okay. So what can I call more colored frequency? Mass production. I'll just call it that. More color bomb capacity. And I was thinking that we could probably just do it here. This is probably fine, right? Okay. So now we have to actually implement a skill tree into Godot. Do we have a name for this game yet? Yeah, actually. Click a bow. It's like all the names are different everywhere. Click a bow is the name though that seems like the good one. Dex threw some names over this way, and like this one definitely had the best ring to it. It's like it kind of like peekaboo, but you click it, and it also sounds like Uncle Roger saying, "Click a bow, click a bow." Clickable. So I like that. Click a bow. Let's see. Can I change this name? Boo boo boo. Let's go to settings. Space settings. Oh, okay. Yeah, so it seems like a good name. Like, yeah, it works on so many. Exactly. Let's do that. So I'm probably gonna write the add core loop v2 here. I'm probably gonna rewrite this one. And then I'm also gonna I think the skill tree is fleshed out enough that we kind of know where to take it, and I'm sure ideas will just come in, and we'll go ahead and do that. Especially if we're gonna do like the alien abduction thing, we could count that as like as a type of opposing force, and then we can reference that in the tree, and then we could do additional stuff with the opposing forces. So like clicking on the opposing force does more damage to that kind of thing. Just that kind of thing. Or maybe eventually like you can have like upgrades for the units that they will attack the opposing forces themselves. They'll be too weak to take it out alone, but like maybe eventually they can do it. David Huffman, how's it going? How you doing? We're just planning out our skill tree for this game, and then we're gonna implement it. Boom! I've never implemented a skill tree before, so that'll be fun, I'm sure. But we'll be able to do it. We can do everything we set our mind to. Ba-da-doo. Cool. Yes, it is. You do game dev as well? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna move back to the hearts for finding. Where is the sandbox? Click sandbox. I think I had the whiteboard. You tried game dev, but you stopped. I've done that too in the past. Like I started and I did it for like a month and then I stopped. Now that I'm doing it again, I feel like things are just clicking more. Like I just kind of pushed myself into just doing it, and it got way more fun. Yeah. Struggle with coming up with ideas. I feel like ideas come best to me. Like, well, I get some random ideas sometimes, just like I could be eating or taking a shit or something, and just like I have an idea just pop into my head. But then like afterwards, like when I'm starting to implement, that's when the ideas really come. Like while I'm making something, like I have too many ideas, I feel like. So it's like I'm trying to make one thing and then I just keep having ideas for like more and more stuff. So I mean, people would probably call that feature creep, but I call it inspiration. All right, I call it inspiration because one of those ideas is the $1 million idea. So you just keep playing with ideas and you just make them work out for you. Just if you like certain types of games, just make a game for the genre that you like. And if it's a complicated genre, try to simplify it as much as possible. It might make something kind of unique. You want $1 million idea? Me too. Me too. I would love $1 million idea. Boom, boom. Where was I trying to do this? Where do we get the heart? Current heart. I don't remember where I get the hearts from. Let's go to room. Am I in room? Heart. Whiteboard. Okay, where do we reference this? Whiteboard, update currency, player data.currency. Load data. Okay. Whiteboard to update currency, player data.currency on load stage. On smushed plushie. Here we go. This is where we do it. Boom, boom, boom. Bloom. Is the music cutting off? I need to look at it now because like it keeps cutting off. I don't know if it's my headphones or if it's the video. It's not cutting off anymore now that I'm looking. Now that we're looking at the mixer, it decides to work perfectly. It's sweating right now. It's under the pressure. How long can it last? I don't know. It's gonna buckle. It's gonna buckle. Come on. Buckle. Don't you dare keep working properly. I swear to God. I'm gonna look back and it's immediately not gonna work. It's like holding in the biggest thing that is gonna drop out right now. It's holding it in. God damn it. Alright, whatever. I'm not gonna look. I'm not looking. It's still working. What's going on? Okay. Unsmush plushie. We whiteboard update currency. Back button visible. Okay. So we have the currency and it's in the player data. It just did it again. If you look, then the devil won't let it ride. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's just how it is. It's like, what can you do about it, right? All right. What can you do about it? David, when you were doing game dev, though, what did you use to make stuff? Were you using Unity, Unreal, or were you using Godot? Were you doing your own with something different? Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Let's go ahead. Using Godot. Okay. What a nerd. That's me too, though. I'm also a nerd. Alright. Let's go. Okay. So I have my currency that updates in there. When we find a bow, we want to... Bloom, bloom, bloom. When you load the stage, we want the stage... Okay, so we don't want to subtract currency anymore because, like, whatever, man. Like, you know. Canvas. So when this is... Oh my god, that was a big cutoff. That was a big one. Homer's choice. Godot. Godot. Don't mind me here. I'm just working with Godot right now. Those pesky kids would have never known. Or they would have never found out if it wasn't for those pesky kids. Godobby-dobby-doo. Godobby-dobby-doo. Looking for you. They've changed Scooby-Doo so many times, haven't they? Like, is Scooby-Doo still going? Like, I've seen that they had so many iterations over the goddamn cartoon. You're experimenting with the game idea? Oh yeah. There you go. That's the good stuff. Yeah, you just gotta keep playing around with stuff until you find something that works. Or if you want ideas, do game jams. That's it. That's it, really. If you have time for them, at least. Or even if you don't have time for them, do it. If you want some ideas. Usually constraints help you find some... I think... So, like, I have a hypothesis. And I'm not sure if it's true. Hence hypothesis. But... to me, when somebody says they don't have any ideas, I think they're struggling from having too many ideas that they can't, like, get their mind to, like, settle towards a single one. I think that's the issue. I could be wrong, but I feel like when you have too many ideas, you need to give yourself constraints. And when you give yourself constraints, you're able to solidify something more of what you can do. And if you're stuck, give yourself more constraints. Just throw some, like, extra rules that are not there. Throw them on top of there. And, like, limit what you're able to do. That way you'll give yourself less options to pick from. And you'll be able to get unstuck, maybe. I think that that's probably a good way to go if you get stuck a lot. Because our minds are pretty crazy. These things run like on treadmills all the time. At least mine does. So, like, if I get stuck, I think I get stuck. I do notice because, like, I have way too many things that like my mind is imagining. The way I handle is I just kind of pick one of the ones that I like more. And the other ones that are not as good, like, I'll just like kind of put in the back and they can sit for a bit. Do the same thing though with good ideas too that are also like not super priority. Bum, 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 bum. All right, let me so blade player data canvas cost is 0. We're gonna set that to 0. Whiteboard update currency. Bloom, bloom. So what we can do here is we can be like, so when you find a bow, I'm gonna undo some stuff. Where did I have the event bus that found item when I do load data? Okay, I'll do that in load data. I guess. Yeah. I guess I could do that. What do I do the rest of the event data or stuff? Oh. Uncounter. Event bus that found item that connect. Alright, we'll go ahead and do like a func. Because I want this to be like 2 lines actually. Let's say we want to increase. This will be. I should probably do this after it loads though, because this is currency related stuff. Player data currency. Actually, it might make sense to go in here. Active workers. You just remember you made coffee? Yo, hell yeah. Found item. F. Well, you drink that coffee. You get on that crack. You speed demon. Player data currency. That. Bloom, 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 bloom. Amount. Okay. So player data currency plus equals, and then f dot. I'm gonna go to. I was also big brain and made baked oats last night so I can eat them today. Yeah, that's a good idea. Like, I've been wanting to prep breakfast so I can just not cook in the morning, just kind of like heat something up real quick and just kind of eat when I'm streaming. Because I get kind of hungry and like I don't have much time to stream, so usually in the morning. That's, you know, just want to get in there. Oh, alright, where can we put the EXP amount? I'm gonna do currency amount. We're gonna make this its own thing. Okay, that's fine. Currency amount. All right. Update. Update currency. When I do update currency, I feel like I should load the player data into here. Because this thing is quite disconnected. That's fine. I'll just leave it. I get Godot's about disconnecting stuff, but like, goddamn, man. All right, so now the currency should be 1. Perfect. All right, cool. And we can go to floaty number, or what calls the floaty number. It was here, right? So let's go to findable.gd. Oops. Find. All right, and then we have found. All right. Print. Remove colliders. Add floaty number, floaty config. We're gonna make the color pink. Let's do pink. Yeah. Let's do pink. And also we have 2 because we saved it. Boom. Pink. All right. So we'll make it whatever the color is for the currency. Cool. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. So what I need to work on now is the actual menu. Bloom, bloom. Bloom, bloom. There's a lot of stuff to work on, man. Who would have guessed that game development is hard? Even for like a relatively simple game. By the way, Dex, I keep thinking about Echo Hollow again and again. Like, what we can do when we get back to it. Like, my brain just keeps thinking about it. And it's kind of fun to think about. Like, what I was kind of thinking was like, so I mentioned before, like, how Undertale, before they made Deltarune, the guy made Undertale first as like a proof of concept for like the kind of game he wanted to make, and that was Undertale. And I'm kind of thinking we could probably do the same thing with Echo Hollow, because like there is quite a bit of scope that goes into it that it would take forever to make. So what I was kind of thinking was that we can do something that's like more of a smaller scope, like, because there's a lot of different kind of storytelling elements we have to do going in and out of like Dream World and that kind of stuff. Like, there's a lot of stuff we have to tie up, and it would be more work, definitely. What I was kind of thinking was like, we have characters that we can use already. We can use all the same characters. That is what they do in Undertale and Deltarune. It does work. It's like different universe kind of thing. But I was kind of thinking that we can, yeah. So like, what happened with Undertale, I think he made a demo first, and then he made a demo first of Undertale, did one of those campaigns to see if people liked it, what was it, GoFundMe, and I think it had a lot of positive reception, so he went ahead and actually made the game. And I think like the GoFundMe can be like dual purpose, and not only do you get funds to make the project, but you also get like, it's like advertising as well, if it does well on there. So it's like you have people that are already willing to buy your game. Absolutely. So that's how we could judge whether or not it's something good. And inside, so we can have this kind of we could have, what I was kind of thinking was, it would just be like the dream world, essentially. Like, you'd be in the dream world the whole game, but like, you know, that's what we imagine the dream world to be. So this could be like, a lot of things can happen, like whatever. There could be whatever the hell we want to imagine, because it's a dream world. So it could be pretty abstract in some parts, or, you know, weird. It won't echo real life entirely, so it will absolutely feel like a game. And that could be the whole game just taking place in there. Will the player know it's a dream world? Probably not. I think that's one of the things that we can leave open to interpretation, though for us it will be a dream world. We don't have to clearly state it though. I think that's fine. Will they ever see our beautiful town? Absolutely, they will. The town could be a place in the game. It just would be a dream version of it. It could be the main town. The main town. It'll just be a dream town. Bum, bum, bum. Like, you put all that work into making the town, like, we absolutely use it. There's no reason not to. Boom, boom, boom. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, it's over there. Okay. Yeah, this feels kind of nice. So, what I was thinking was, so it'll kind of be similar. We can hint at stuff that we want to put in the main game. But I was thinking of having like the Dahlia as like the lone player going through and experiencing this dream world, and we have all the other characters there too. Or at least all the major players. Like Rose could be like a demon lord or something. Rose could be a demon lord. And you kind of do the thing where like you choose how you want to handle them. So like you could fight them, or you could befriend them, like, which is, yeah, that's like the Undertale kind of thing, but like it makes sense for this as well because they're supposed to be your friends, at least in the game that we're planning. So it'd be nice if that was an option. And like yeah, Rose could be like a demon lord or something. The Dahlia would just be adventuring through. Then we have, oh my god, I'm blanking. Was it Heather? Did we settle on Heather? She could be some other representation of like what her character is in a dream. I'm not sure what it would be. She could be like a fairy godmother or something. Like one of the fairies in Zelda. Or maybe not, I don't know. And then Lotus could be like a harpy or something. I don't know. But like they could be kind of aggro towards anybody because it's Dream World, so you'd have to go through scenarios with them. It'd be like the three queens of the world. And you just kind of go through each one of their arcs. I feel like there's space for a fourth character. I feel like there's absolutely space for a fourth character. And I've been thinking like Dahlia needs like a contrast between like a light version of Dahlia and a dark version of Dahlia. Like there needs to be some contrast there. And I feel like that's room for a fourth character that could be like the last, like the final frontier kind of enemy you go against. I don't know what it would be, but this would absolutely be the thing. All right, this is kind of fun to just kind of click around mindlessly. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of fun to click around mindlessly. God damn it. I'm getting stuck playing it. Okay, but yeah, this will come after, like, you know, you mentioned wanting to do a visual novel too. Like, we'll probably work on the visual novel next. But I think we can do everything towards the dream. So like, these environments don't have to be fully fleshed out because the dream and left a little ambiguous. So I think that's kind of interesting to work with as well. So we'll probably do that kind of way. And it would probably make a shorter scope. It would feel a little more gamey because, like, you know, it's like get through all these bosses and then you get to the end. Or yeah, kind of progress through this kind of story wherever it leads. Like, this could, like, it could be like really silly stuff. So I think that's kind of fine to work with. It would be fun to do a thing like a word game with Echo Hollow and make it into whatever the new title would be for kind of this proof of concept. So. Hey, at least we know if this is commercial success, we have something to work with for Echo Hollow. If it's not, then we know that at least we didn't waste a bunch of time. That's probably the way to do it. Okay. So we have saving currency, 82. All right, so we're probably gonna do intermission very soon. When we do intermission, I'm gonna swap over to repo after. Look at the scene, man. Look at how much shit is in here. Take the windows out. The walls. To the window, to the walls. Curtains. You know, no curtains makes it feel a little wider in here, which is kind of surprising. It widens up the room. Interesting. Yeah, it uglies it up. It feels a little bit naked. It does feel a little naked. Look at those buns. What a stream. God damn it, Hypno. Aren't you streaming right now? This man is always streaming. Have you seen the game yet? I don't think you've seen it. You've heard about it from Dax, I know. It's a little silly. We're working on it. We're gonna be doing skill tree soon. We're gonna be doing skill tree soon. Stage unlock menu. All the good stuff. More helpers. More action. Explosions. You name it. Anyway, I was already clicking through this a lot. Hypno streaming, isn't he? Hypno streaming. I know he is. Let's take a look. Yep. My dude is streaming. How did Hypno's game come out, by the way? I know he was doing the bobblehead shop. Is that finished now, or Is it released? We get the currency. Still working on it. Is it actually out for people to play now, though, or? Or like, was he beta testing? Demos up? All right, I see. The demo. You must get a demo. Hold on. So I was gonna add some buttons here. Where I have the purchase button there. Drawing slab is gonna be like, it's actually gonna be like a menu. So maybe this needs to be its own thing. And maybe the player data should be a singleton. I'm guessing, because this is gonna need to be accessed from a bunch of different places. Boom, 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 boom. Bloom, bloom, bloom. Findable room. Alright. Yeah, because like I have all this in here. I don't really feel like making it a singleton though. I feel like it's messy to make it a singleton. I'd rather have everything loaded in before it does anything. Canvas container. Purchase canvas. All right, and that's just a node 2D. I've been mixing and matching these elements here, which is not maybe the best idea, but whatever. I'm gonna delete this. Canvas cost. Canvas cost. Is that wrong? Canvas cost. Okay, next. Canvas cost container. Oh. This is not a thing, so I'm just gonna delete that. Canvas cost label. Canvas cost container. Let's also delete this. So we're starting to delete stuff and clean up a little because we don't need all these things. We're not using them. Not sure if the signal gets disconnected when the queue freeze. Canvas queue freeze. Oh. Do I have a signal here? I do not. So I'm just gonna delete that comment. I'm just gonna delete it. Wait, hold on, I'll be right back. All right, so Junior's gonna take a little bit longer to get ready today, so I'm just gonna. She's not getting up yet. She's not taking the bus. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so toggle. Let's put a space here. I'm just gonna clean up how the code looks a little bit. Canvas finished. Blah 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 blah. Got a lot of stuff happening here. Await tween finish, load buns. Why is this in the middle of a tween? Load buns, canvas. Findable size. Wait, this is like load buns. Buns left is amount. Update buns count text. Oh, okay. Oh, bun counter load buns. That's fine. Yeah, this can stay there. I could even throw this up here. I think that'd be fine too. Let's take a look. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. That's fine. Boom. Toggle active. I feel like I've done this in the worst way possible. Like, this should not all be in the room, I think. The room has way too much responsibility. But some place needs a responsibility. I don't care. We'll just keep it this way. We'll keep it this way. The room is the responsible parent here. The room is in charge of everything. It's furniture. Everything that happens under the hood. Even your mother. All of it. Alright. Buns. Cool. I feel like we could probably leave this here. We could probably leave that there. I mean, it's like a free little thing to click for hearts. Okay. So when we have the oh my god, did the music actually finish? I wasn't expecting the music to finish. I wasn't expecting that. Relaxing Nintendo music? That sounds like DMCA territory. Should we DMCA it? DMCA it up. Wait. Boom, 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 boom. What are we gonna play? This is fine. I did it yesterday, but like, it's fine. Alright. So I said I was gonna add more buttons. Load stage button. Load stage button. And that's all it does, just load stage. Okay, so when we do this, this could be its own code, really. Like, I can shoot a signal back. But this, the bun counter could be part of the scene anyway. Can it? We could refactor a little bit. Like, this room has way too much code in it. That's probably fine. What's your game about, basically? It's a hidden object game. You load up a stage, you find the little buttons, you color them in. Action. Earn money. Unlock power-ups. Get more helpers. This one's really slow. Like, this one's really slow. Like, it's just a proof of concept of getting this to work, and I think it feels good. It's just hidden objects, though. Hidden objects where the locations, they're different locations and they spawn differently every time. So they're always hiding in a different spot. So kind of like a replayable hidden picture game. Eventually there will be like some kinds of interference and stuff too to stop you or to abduct your helpers, that kind of stuff. So you'll have to fight them off by clicking them off or something. Pretty simple gameplay, but feels good. Kind of thing. If you catch my drift. Bada boom. This is going towards this one. I feel it. You like the idea and art? Is it possible to wishlist it? Not yet, but you could subscribe to the YouTuber or Twitch or just follow on Twitch, and we'll probably have something out eventually. It's not on Steam yet though, but that is greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. We'll probably have within the month. We'll probably have something up on Steam. We just need to put some more content into it. We do have a few stages as well, and the art is really good. Our artist is amazing. I'm just trying to make it a lot more fun to mess around with. We have like League of Legends controls for moving the camera right now. I'm not sure if that's really the best idea, but I am open to feedback for whoever wants to play it. I like the numbers though. The numbers feel good too. For sure you do that. You wish success you already need. You already look very interesting. I'm sure the public will be there. Awesome. I like hearing that. I like hearing that. We have this little clicker thing over here too. Doesn't do much, but it gives you a little bit of currency as well. I'm gonna have like little skill trees so you can upgrade like the amount of money you get from clicks, so your clicks will do more damage, that kind of thing. It seems like it's fun. I don't know. I've been doing it on and off like a lot, and I think doing this kind of stuff, it's just feeling more and more nice. This would be like you finish this stage, you can unlock another little helper. It's pretty cute. Then you can manage them. But yeah, and he adds more buttons. It's still kind of bare bones, but I expect to be done with like a lot of it by the end of the month. We'll probably have a demo out as well. I'm not sure how we would want to limit the demo. We could probably do like the skill tree can probably be locked. So you can only get so far in the skill tree before like it cuts off. It has a one track that I made myself. I'm not really a music maker, but it feels it's kind of catchy. It's loopy. I could turn it on actually. Hold on. It feels like it matches the mood a lot. Like it actually feels like it super matches. It's super basic too. It's gonna be like roguelike format. It feels like it's veering slightly in that kind of direction. Slightly. I think it would work well. Like you have a timer between stages to find specific number of characters, and you have choices to make between helpers. Yeah, so right now it's always it's currently always 20 things that you're trying to find in the stage, and they're just in different locations. And we're probably thinking about doing timing as like a bonus. So like if you find things fast enough, you get like a multiplier on finishing the stage. And then there are probably gonna be like little bounties for like something that's not a bun hiding here that you need to find. And it'll give you like maybe permanent, like a permanent buff or something. Or a skill or whatever. Like we were still kind of theory crafting that idea. But yeah, you'll have a skill tree where you can unlock more slots for helpers. And then you can put more helpers at one time. Like we have quite a few helpers already that have been developed, and they all have like different kind of gameplay. This one's a little derpy. It randomly finds the next thing to color in for you. It's pretty funny. It just got that blank smile on its face. It's just ready to color. You drawing with the crayon, it's chewing with the crayons and drawing with its mouth. That's what it does. But sometimes it's living its best life, and that's what it's all about. The little cheeks though. I know, right? This guy needs a little bit of pants, but you know what? He left them at home today, he's living his best life. This would be like the little thing at the end, so you can unlock like a random helper. I'm still thinking about like, if I make one skill tree, it probably wouldn't be too hard to make skill trees for the other ones as well. We would need stuff to actually do on the skill tree though. They would need like their own little jobs that they could do. I think that'd be kind of cool though. All the skill trees. The music is good. Would I actually listen to that? Yeah, I mean, like, it's loopy. It feels loopy, and that's what I was going for. It just works. So I was pretty surprised because like I'm no music producer, but like I guess goes to show you anyone can just open up some music software and make something catchy, I guess. It has like a kind of like we're doing some work here kind of vibe to it, so like it feels like it just kind of works. I don't know. We're doing work. Don't downplay it. I definitely couldn't. I'm very good at downplaying myself, so don't worry about that. And I'm aware of this, but I still do it anyway. It's just I have no scope of like what is considered good or not when it comes to myself. It sounds like a robot farting if I tried it. Hey, there might be appeal in that, all right? Don't knock that either. Don't knock that either. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of hearts. The save system already works too, which is really nice. Having a working save system was... Saving is actually surprisingly simple. Unless I'm missing something, but like, it was very simple. Like, I still have the same money now. Like, it just works. It was like, hell. It took like an afternoon to just like get stuff in place. Or was it even an afternoon? It might have been like an hour. It might have been like an hour, actually. I'm just saving like every 5 seconds and it just kind of works. Boom, boom, boom. But if you want to keep a tab on it, Era, it's the name of the game is going to be Click a Bow. We should probably get like a very simple Steam page set up. Maybe I'll look at that today, because we could probably change it whenever. I don't think we need to flesh it out entirely when we make the Steam page for the first time. I could just put like a screenshot of the thing. And that should be fine. All right. Boom, 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 boom. I needed to do more buttons, more skill. It seems like Junior is awake though, so I need to I need to check out what's happening. On the way, I'll be right back. Yep. If people are asking a wish list, we should probably have a page at least with just like a picture of. You sent the picture already, so like that. This little picture that we're using in the background here is fine. It's perfect, I think. Not the type of game I play at all, but it looks fun to have a children. Yeah, exactly. Like it's kind of the same for me. Like it just feels kind of fun to click around, but like it's not normally the type of game I'd play. That clock needs numbers. It does need numbers. I still don't even have it on the desk. Wait, hold on. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. All right, Junior is awake, so I need to kind of get ready. Get it ready. So wait, give me a second. I want to make it so that it just loops. On canvas finished. Then I can await this, and then I could call like load stage. Can we just do this? Does this just work? See, thanks for showing progress. Yeah, and your support is appreciated. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We'll look at getting a Steam page set up, just something basic for now, just so we have a place to like send people if they're interested. It'd probably be a good idea. Thank you for bringing it up. Let me slide these in here. All right, let me finish the stage. It should load a new stage when I goddamn. So I never know where to look. It's always different, goddamn it. And I always forget where they are because like it's random. It's like there's only a limited number of spots they can be in, but like I still forget. This helper actually helps me which direction to look. That's kind of nice. But it's also, do we leave it as is because of that? Or do we make it a little more indirect when it's traveling to the location? Like, where's this guy going? He's going in some direction. Oh, there it is. Yeah. All right. So this does that. I should just let this do the thing. It'll play itself. Yep, there we go. It plays itself now. Cool. All right, so I'll be right back.